Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I am going to show you some easy 3-out, 2-in basketball offenses that you can use with your basketball team. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But anyways, today I'm going to show you some really great basketball plays that you can use with your team. These are very quick, easy set plays that run the 3-2 basketball set offense, whatever. Let's get down to the clipboard. I've had enough of talking. Okay, so we are first going to go up against a man-to-man defense, and what we're going to do is something very simple and easy. What we will be doing is setting back screens up for these wing players out here. They're going to go and cut towards the basket. They can either cut baseline or they can cut down the middle. If they're going to cut down middle, you might as well make sure that your players know that both of them can't cut down the middle at the same time. What you want is one to go down middle, one to go baseline, or both to go baseline, one or the other. Next, what we're going to be looking for is either a pass to the middle for player 2 or a pass to player 3. If they're open, definitely hit them up. If they're not open, they can now go into the 5-out offense, and from there, they can set up a 5-out motion or something along those lines, but something that is very simple that you can continue through. Another thing that you can do is while they're cutting towards the basket, they can go right back into that low post, and then what can happen from there is, let's say neither of them were open. What can happen from there now is you're still in the 3-out, 2-in, and you can still do the exact same play, or what you can do is do another 3-out, 2-in basketball offense like this next play. In this next play, we're going to run something very simple. It's going to be a staggered screen on the right or left side. So you could run this play and call it a 3-out, 2-in, stagger, and then if you want to call it like play number 4, whatever, doesn't matter, and then have this player, your point guard, raise up his hands on this side and say, hey, screen on that side. You're going to have a double staggered screen, and he could either shoot that 3, or what could happen is player 2 on that second screen, he could then roll towards the basket, and he might be open for a layup. A third option could be just player 1 driving right towards the rim for the layup as well. So there's a few different options there too. Okay, so now this next play we are going to run against a 2-3 zone. So if you're going up against a 2-3 zone, this can work really well. So of course there's going to be a double team up top, and then you're going to be having players 3 and 4 guarding these two players at the same time while player 5 is guarding the middle. Now what we're going to be doing now is having player 1 pass over to player 2. That's going to draw player 4 right up. Player 5 is going to rotate over. Player 3 is going to rotate over. Player 2 is going to come over, and player 1 is going to be cutting off that pass going down the middle, top middle. Now what we will be running, once that pass goes through, is having player 3 set a screen for player 1. Player 1 is going to use that screen, and player 2 is also going to be using player 3 as a screen as well. So now what we're looking for and hoping for is player 1 to be open, which will pull out player 3. Now why we are doing this is by swinging the ball around the perimeter against a zone defense. This is now making the defense swing faster than they normally would, and you might be getting players that are open. Player 1 might be open for a 3-point shot. Player 4 might be open in the post, and if that's the case, he can get that layup. Of course, unless player 5 gets there first, then there might be an issue. But then player 4 would then be covering down, and player 3 could then be rolling towards the rim, which now we have a 3-on-2 situation where player 4 can pass to player 3 for the mid-range floater. Or if your team is a little bit older, player 4 red would then pop up, and this could be an alley-oop to player 5. There's a few different options there. But what we are really hoping for, our number 1 options, is player 1 at the 3-point line and player 4 in the post for a quick, easy basket. Now against a 3-2 zone defense, a lot of teams do counter the 3-out, 2-in offense with a 3-2 zone just because it does match up really well, but there's some weaknesses to it, and that is the ability to get players down to those low corners. And to do that, all you need to do is run something like a triangle type offense where you would pass to that wing and player 2 would then pop down. And now, if player 2 can get down there before player 3 can get his butt playing defense down there, you can now get player 2 open for a 3-point shot. But now this is also opening up multiple different options for you as well. And what I mean by that is now you've got player 1 who's cutting off a pass, player 3 who is guarding a man right on, player 5 is obviously guarding his man, but now you can have player 5 pop up to the high post, and now you've just totally messed up the whole situation because now player 2 could pass to player 5, and now we have an overload, total overload on that side, which would then bring up player 5 red and a possible easy shot for player 4. So you can always lead in to an overload offense if they do counter your 3-out, 2-in offense with a 3-2 zone. Anyways, I hope that these plays are easy enough for your team to run. If they are, let us know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video.